What's good, royal family? What's good? It is Queen's Throne, and I'm back at you in the building, in the flesh, to go through these accusations, right? If you don't know, you about to know. Now, in a recent live, I don't know, about 3-4 days ago, Enki did a live stream called Woman Beaters, Child Molesters, Rapists, Oh My, Pardon My Moorish. And in this video, a caller had called in, right? Because he had his phone lines open and stuff like that. People had called in for various reasons. Now, one in particular, around the 27-minute mark of that video, is very interesting. Because somebody calls in and they claim that, among other things, Sanetta is equally a predator, just like Polight. He claims that there's a girl in New York. Well, at the time, she was a girl. She was 15. Sanetta was 33. And he claims that the girl, who's now an adult, at the time, she was a girl, 15, was in a relationship of some sexual sort with Sanetta. Now, obviously, we wouldn't condemn that at the time 15-year-old child, because the man in the situation was 33. He should have known better, right? Well, of course, Sanetta came, in response and talked a whole bunch of shit, ran his fucking mouth and all that bullshit, right? But I want to today take a look at this, okay? Because this is very interesting. And I'm in support of the victim speaking out. She can do so on my platform. However, it would probably be better if she went to Tasha K, because Tasha K has, more of a reach than I do. I'm just a little channel, right? Okay? So, but I will give her the opportunity wherever she do. I think she needs to get her story out on what happened. If that's what she wants to do, I'm in support of it. I'm not going to force her or whatever, and stuff like that. But as this information spreads around YouTube, I thought we would take a gander at it, take a look. We're going to start with the phone call where the man had called in during Dr. Enki's, live stream. Again, titled Woman Beaters, Child Molesters, and Rapists, Oh My. And that is at the 27-minute mark. Now, since we're going to listen to the phone call, I'm going to mute the background music, but let's listen to what it said. Let's go.
Sis, I gotta go. Peace, caller, peace.
Yo, what's going on? This is Tyrone from Harlem. What's good?
What's going on, Tyrone? What you got for us?
Everything good. Yo, I want to answer that question.
Okay.
That question, can those type of people run a conscious community? And
yes.
The answer is no.
That's where I'm at, and it's a revelation. Like, for me, I didn't know. That's all I can say. I didn't know, like, the drug use and the extensive, domestic violence cases and the rape and the.
Yo, shout out to Tasha K.
Man,
shout out to Tasha K.
Shout out to Tasha K. The black woman is God. She is kicking ass and taking names and looking good while she doing it. I just got to add that in.
Facts. I looked at her page and I saw when she put that info up on Frank GARRY. Now anybody in this call in this live right now, if y'all don't know who Frank GARRY is, that's Sanetta. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I'm sure that's probably new for a lot of the people out there.
But I said I want to answer your question, and the answer is simple, because I said I'm from Harlem. I know these dudes. These dudes are not who they say they are, and they jumped into the conscious community, and when they couldn't sell crack no more, they started selling conscious videos, and they came into the conscious community with the same mentality of a drug dealer.
Whoa. Okay.
And I know these dudes.
Okay.
They know me. Okay. So if I was to get on the phone with any of them dudes right now and state my name, they know exactly who I am. So the point that I'm making is to answer your question is no. The community is filled with pedophiles, with former crackheads. Some of these dudes are still selling and using drugs.
Bro,
I wanted to talk about Frank Garry.
Okay. Here's the thing. This is what I was telling the people all this time. I'm like, yo, how is it that guys with 10 and 15 felonies for snorting heroin and crack smoking and all kind of crazy shit, how do they get to paint me, the nigga with no felonies with a great corporate resume, as the scammer? Nigga, my options is open. Like, I still got places to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can still do shit. You know what I'm saying? And if all else fails, my back's still strong. My leg's still good. My glutes still tight. I could go somewhere and lift boxes or some shit for $12 to $15 an hour. Get on some, manual labor shit. Like, nigga, I got plenty of options wide open, and my hood credit card is good. So I can still hit, do some other, every option is open. You know what I'm saying?
That's the question. I stay tuned in. I'm subscribed to the page and all that. Like I said, I'm from Harlem. I used to be on 125th Street watching y'all debate and all that.
Okay.
But you asked the question the other day, why is Sanetta protecting Polight like that?
Yes.
You ever heard the saying that birds of a feather flock together?
Well, here's the thing that I don't want to do, though. Let me tell you this, because this is one thing I've been telling everybody. I don't want people to mix scamming up with like child molesting and rape. So a lot of people is like mixing up.
I mean, but off the scamming alone, motherfuckers should cut them off, though. But I feel what he's saying. I would say I wouldn't want to put a lie on somebody if that's not the truth. Those are not my intentions in this video. Just making that statement.
Up this thing in the community, they like, oh yeah, they all scammers. And this is all being brought about by Polight's rape and child molestation charges, along with his obsession with Dr. York, that is really psychotic in hindsight right now, but that's a whole nother conversation. His obsession with a pedophile, you know what I'm saying? And then now the rape charges, and I just think that people is mixing it up. So I don't want to mix it up. So I be scamming and shit like that, but we seen his arrest record, so we know he ain't no pedophile, at least, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I beg to differ because I was there.
Hold on. Hold on.
See, and a lot of people think that just because somebody was not charged with something, that they cannot be that. Like, people don't be out here molesting children under the radar and never go to jail. That happens every day.
Hold on. Are you gonna tell us that Sanetta's a pedophile, nigga?
Actual facts. Let me tell you something, yo. And it all came out with this Polight shit. And like I said, I'm watching how they going at you. And I'm like, yo, tell the truth to shame the devil, man. That's the bottom line. And years ago, I'm just looking at that Tasha K arrest record. I'm looking at that arrest record and I'm looking at the dates. And as I look at the dates, I said, wait a minute. This is during the time when Frankie was going out with a 15, 16-year-old girl when he was in his 30s. Let me say that again. And I'm from Harlem.
Chill, bro. Chill.
I'll send you my number, yo.
Chill. You can't call in.
You can call me up and we could go on the phone. We could do a FaceTime. We could do all that.
Bro, you can't call in. You can't. It's the climate in the community is too crazy to throw a smear campaign on a nigga like that.
Smear campaign. I got the girl name and everything. I know where the girl is at. She'll confirm it herself.
Whoa. So
This is Harlem. So you want to know why he protected Polight? Because he defends what Polight doing.
Hold on. So you saying that you know that Sanetta was 30 years old with a 15-year-old girl he was having sex with?
33.
I don't know, family. What's the girl name then? Where's she from? Like, how do we know this is real?
Again, every man got to defend himself. So he getting at you, he throwing smear campaigns. This is on him. And like I said, I'll leave you my contact information if you ever want to get back at me. And when he get on the line with me, he know what it is. The girl name was Nicky. The girl name was Nicky. Ask him about Nicky from 150th Street. And what was he doing with Nicky? Ask him that question. That's the question that needs to be asked. So that nigga's phone. And I used to see how we used to say all that shit on 125th Street. That was nothing but divide and conquer. All you did was put us against each other for 20 years. That's why we don't got shit. While you driving around in Mercedes-Benzes and all that shit through Harlem, but the community is divided and conquered. For 20 years, we battling each other all day, every day, all year, every year, for 20 years. But again, you want to see what's in the dark comes to the light. With this shit with Polight now, the gloves are off. The gloves are off. We grown-ass men right now. We can't defend this in our community anymore. You gotta tell the truth to shame the devil. So I'm gonna leave you my contact information because I know people calling you.
Fuck? No, ain't nobody else calling in. Niggas is in shock. You just fucked up my whole show. What?
Yo, it's the truth.
What the fuck?
It's the truth. Quran, 150th. You know who I be.
Quran from 150th? 150th and what?
St. Nicholas.
Quran from 150th and St. Nicholas. And this and Nicky is from 150th and St. Nicholas too, or no?
All the same block. All the same block.
Wow.
We all lived in the same building.
Okay. Oh, so you lived in the building. So hold on. So let me you know what? I don't even want to make jokes because it's so serious. But I was going to say, you sound like somebody who was trying to hit it and mad because one of the older niggas was hitting it. Because that's how it usually be. It be grown-ass, old-ass pervert niggas messing with the young niggas' girls.
Of course. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. The girl always used to say she had an older boyfriend. She had an older boyfriend. And the kid's like, yo, who? He used to sneak that girl in and out of his house, yo. When she was 15, 16, 17. I think he missed her for a year because he had one away to jail. Look at that arrest record. I'm talking about like 96, 97, somewhere in that area. I got to look at that record again. But he was in jail, and when he came home, he got right back to her. And she was like 17 at the time. So you do the math. You do that. Your son's a snake. They can't lead the conscious community. They fooled the people for too long. And this is why the fakeness is coming to the light, man. Polight. He know what Polight was doing because he does the shit himself, man. That's the bottom line.
Damn, yo, I feel like I need a shower, yo. Peace, caller. I'm gonna get your info, caller. Guy, I'm gonna let you go, caller. I got it. I need a break. All
right, so we're not gonna take a break, but I understand why he might have. Now, obviously, nobody would want to say that he did something if he didn't do it, right? But we're going to scoot over here to this video, right? And this video is called The Truth About Sanetta and Nicky, a.k.a. Chanel. All links to these videos will be in the description. Or, you know, I'll leave ENQI'S. You know, I always leave credit. But I will also leave a link to his channel at least, as I always do. Now, we're going to continue throughout this situation or whatever. Okay? We're going to look into this situation. I'm not ready to just throw it out the window. I did wait because for the simple fact of the day that I addressed Sanetta. So Sanetta had came out and he had lied and made all these accusations about me. And while I was live addressing his accusations, this was going on ENQI'S channel, right? That phone call we just heard. And I didn't want to come out and be like, oh, you know what I mean? And just jump right on it because it could have been, you know, false information. But honestly, I'm going to be real. I think that it's true. And until I know that it's not true, I'm going to address him in that manner. However, I might throw allegedly behind it. But what's good with Nicky Chanel, my bad. Nicky Chanel. Sa. Now, he had stated that he knew somebody named Nicky Chanel. He had also said that people are bringing up old shit. It's crazy. But let's take a look at Enki. Now, again, this is him coming back like pretty much, I think, the next day after he had thought about it, after he had looked into the information. And I'm sure that Dr. Enki don't want to be looked at like, oh, you're only going at him, you know, because of this situation or whatever. And then to have this situation brought out there, if Enki would have jumped on it like, ooh, it's facts just off of the phone call, that would have put Enki in a fucked up situation. But I do respect the fact that Enki came back, and he's come back a few times on this topic. That is another reason why I'm highlighting him. Again, to me, he's a whistleblower. However, there was a chick that had lied recently and said that me and Dr. Enki are dating, which is not true. But the reason why that came up is because I've been in ENQI'S chat a lot. Again, I have named him the whistleblower in this situation. I'm not the only one. So I'm looking at him like, what else can you tell us? As somebody that was around those people. Obviously, Enki, I would not hold Enki responsible to everything that they did, because Enki's only one person, first of all. And second of all, there's just not that with Enki. Like, Enki really is not on that. I'm not saying that he's perfect. Again, I'm not saying that at all. But you could just tell that he's not on that. However, Enki has been involved. You know what I mean? He had some accusations that were made towards him about a water product that he had put out here. I did want to, state that or whatever. You can hear from him in his own words about that. I'm specifically here for this situation involving Sanetta Studios and also Brother Polight. That's why I salute him for information that he put out. Again, hindsight is 2020. So, you could be around somebody or something and you really kind of don't peep game on shit until later on, where you're like, wait a minute. So I do think that he's very valuable in this situation, and I do like his videos and his content. So with no further ado, let's get into the bigger portion of the meat. We're about to get into the steak right quick, as Enki tries to get to the bottom of this Nicky Nicole shit. I think he said a lot of good things in this video. Again, you can find his links to his channel in the description. But if you have an issue with him, you might want to go over to his channel and holler at him about it. Don't come in my comments and bring up, shit that ain't got nothing to do with not molesting a child. That's what we here for. Let's go.
Peace to the family. Hey, your man over there. Yo, your man over there looking crazy. Your man over there looking crazy, ain't he? So, remember when I told y'all the story, right? Caller called in. Most of y'all was there for that. Then I told y'all I called the caller, Karan. I called and spoke to Karan after the show. I told y'all he gave me a bunch of names of people that he know from at that time period was around. He moved out of Harlem, but he gave me a bunch of names of people that he knew that I should know. You know how people do that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you talking to somebody and y'all got like a familiar background, or like y'all worked at the same old job, or y'all used to go to the same school, and they get to naming off people that you should know. Like, hey, you know Jamel? Remember Jamel with the short brown? Remember Jamel with the short brown hair? And now you know that girl Sarah. You know Sarah. She had the hair cut like this, and she used to wear it like. So he get the running down like 10 different names. of the names he run down, I know 2 of the people. One of the people, listen, the streets is connected. No. Let me tell you how connected the streets is. One of the people, the streets is so connected that one of the people you know too. If you've been on my page long enough, you've seen the brother Ben Diesel with the PRXs. Quran named brother Ben with the Resistix bands, with the PRXs, absolutely. And you know, Ben is my brother, so when I call Ben gives me the entire story. When I call Ben gives me the entire story. Because Ben used to go out with Sanetta's niece. Sa, it's people that know your whole family, bro. Sa, you gotta stop playing, man. Don't keep saying you don't know who Nicky Chanel is, man. Don't keep saying you don't know who she is, bro. Sa, you a pedophile, bro. This is confirmed, man. Harlem has spoken, bro. Chill, man. That's crazy. Yeah. So all you got to do is ask him about that. Ask him about that. See, as you ask him more qualified questions, you're going to see it spookier and spookier over on that page. Sa's a pedophile, which is why he's protecting.
So I don't know if you heard him, but he said Sa's a pedophile, and that's why he's protecting brother Polight.
It's a certified big fact. So people saying that they know Sa, like somebody commented on one of the videos and they was like, they know Sa from back in the days. He was always suited and booted with Cynthia. This is not, you not talking about back in the days. Your back in the days goes back to probably whoever left that comment. You talking about like 2010, 2005, maybe even 2000, like around that era. This is not that time period. This is before then. This is the 90s. This is the 90s. This is the other guy. See, you talking about Sanetta with the bullhorn. This is before he had the bullhorn and he was on 125th. The guy that was out there catching all those drug cases for smoking crack. This is the guy that was smoking crack and dealing heroin. While he was smoking crack and dealing heroin, he was dating teenage girls. He was having sex with teenage girls. Facts. Facts. Listen. Her birthday was 1981. Sa, was it her birthday night? Was she born in 81, Sa? Sa, you born in 63. You born in 81. What we talking about here, Sa? Sa, you born in 63. She born in 81. How you want to do it? What you want to do?
And see how we know that he was born in 63 is because Tasha K put out his rap sheet. And it said his birth date on there as well as the year he was born.
So what you want to do with that? You born in 63, she born in 81. Yo, that nigga under pressure over there. He trying to raise $150,000 for him and Polight to flee the country together. Yo, hold on. That nigga tried to raise $150,000 so him and Polight could flee the country together. Oh, yo, 150,000. Listen, y'all people out there, listen to this. Use y'all good old-fashioned common sense. The moment he put in that he's raising a GoFundMe for 150,000, that right there is the biggest admission of guilt that you're gonna get from those niggas over there. 150K means you need help. Them niggas trying to run. Them niggas trying to run. Them niggas trying to run. They don't even know what to do. Period. You see Polight wasn't sleeping. You can see his eyes and all kind of shit. That nigga look crazy. And look at Saw. Now that everybody done found out that he a pedophile too. Now that everybody, look at Saw's whole demeanor. Now that everybody know he was sleeping with teenage girls too. That's why he protect. It ain't nowhere he could hide from this information. And the thing is, like, even his nephew, you know, Saw always rely on calling his nephew. Yo, I'm getting ready to call my nephew. Bro, the problem is when Saw calls his nephew is going to ask around in the family, and Saw's family, they know who this girl is. Ooh! This shit is a tough one to deal with. He can't even wiggle out of this. Saw, your family know who Nicky is. Come on, Saw. Your family know who Nicky is, B. You already confessed. You said I'm bringing up old shit. So when you say it's old shit, you admitted to everybody that it's a real thing. You did that mistakenly. Yo, come on, he playing y'all. He bringing up old shit to try to catch me. Nah, I'm not trying to catch you, nigga. I can't catch you. I'm not a person. I'm not the authorities to catch you, nigga. I can't catch you. But I'm definitely bringing up old shit to make people aware of who you are and why it is that you defend them Polight. Yeah. It fell into my lap because you was attacking me defending Polight. So now I'm bringing up old shit. Yep. Because it's new for me and the people watching. It's new for us. This shit brand new for us. It's brand new for us. Yeah. See, this is before he was with Cynthia. This ain't got nothing to do with Cynthia. Somebody put Cynthia in the comment. This is before Cynthia. This is before Cynthia. If anything, Cynthia might have been his girlfriend at the time, and he might have been cheating on Cynthia with the teenage girls or something to that effect. But this is before the Sanetta we know as the married man with the bullhorn. This ain't that Saw. This is the Saw that was smoking crack, selling heroin. That Sanetta was running around with teenage girls. He had one, his main one. Right there for 150th and St. Nick. Her sister moved to Andrews. Come on, Saw, you know. You know her sister name, Saw. The one that moved right there to Andrews. Yo, I'm telling you, 150K? Them niggas trying to run and flee the country. Them niggas trying to flee the country, bro. Yeah, man. Niggas trying to flee the country, man. Fuck is Saw doing, man? 150K for a lawsuit, bro? Come on, man. See, the smart people could look just looking from the back. Just looking from the distance, you just see all of the bull. You see, like nobody don't got to make up nothing on you, Si. You already confessed on yourself. We all know you was dating them teenage girls, bro. There's video out there floating around of Sanetta describing the fact that he likes young girls. There's a video floating around. You lucky I don't have that video. There's a video floating around with Sanetta describing the fact that he like, let me show y'all something real quick, because some of y'all might have seen this. Some might not have seen this. Damn. There was a video.
All right, so during this time, he had took a break or had an issue with his internet. I forgot about this. Hold on. All right, I apologize.
Nah, listen, Sa already put money out to find Nicky. Sa already put money out to find Nicky. But listen, there's a video that I was trying to find where Sa was describing. Now, he thought he was talking about Polight. I mean, he was talking about Polight, but he was describing like, oh yeah, I know how older guys, they like them young girls because of this, this, and this, and this. When you look at his face, when he describing it, you see he really getting into his description. Like he was describing himself. Then there's another video where he got caught. Now listen to this shit. He was doing a live stream with Polight and some niggas from the UK and some other shit going on. Polight sitting there with his daughter on his lap, his actual daughter, Ma'at. While Polight got his daughter on his lap, Sanetta supported the live stream, but he got porn up on his other stream. Wait, hold on. Judah lady, yes, you seen the fucking video. Hold on. Nah, they can't get me. It's gonna be a whole they gonna get laid the fuck down. But I appreciate your concern, sis. Come save me. Right? You gonna come save me?
Now, is it that made people think that me and Enki are dating? For real?
But hold on. Seriously, Judah lady. Who's seen this video? I need somebody to pull this video up. Listen, Judah lady seen this video. Where is that video? Pull up that video. I need that video. Yes, come on. Where's that video? I need that video. Where's that video? Yes, see, people seen it. See exactly what's happening right here. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. This is why this nigga Sa can't get away with Nicky Chanel. This is why he can't get away, because people see these things the same way. Everybody is remembering the same fucking video where he was describing having sex with teenagers. Yeah. Nah, he definitely took it down, but I'm saying other people got it. You know, on Crack Pipe and all remix channels, they got video. It's up. So somebody know where it is. Yeah, see? Now, I remember now, hold on. I got the video where he was watching that porno shit on the live stream. That I seen. That I could find. But I'm trying to find the one where he was describing being a pedophile. Like that.
I didn't hear about the video that's in question, the one that they're talking about right now at all. I know about the video where he had, when Polight's daughter was there, they were doing a Google Hangout and she was like sitting on Polight's lap or whatever, and Sanetta was intentionally, you know, having his screen showed naked women, well, almost naked women. They had clothes on allegedly, but it was bad. It was inappropriate pictures for a child. Let me just say that.
That was some other spooky.
But this other video, I don't know anything about that.
Shit right there. Hold on. This one right here. This one, everybody's seen this. This is easy to find. Yeah. This is easy to find. Unc's Cracks Pipe then remixed this shit 100 times.
Now I'm glad that it was this video that I picked. There's other videos where Enki had went in on this situation, but you know, I'm glad that it was this one that I picked because this is also in there. So if I didn't show that already, I think I did. I think I showed it on Concealed Ringleader's channel, I believe, when we started looking at this. But yeah.
You know, the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures. Back, you want a ball till you fall, I can help you with that. On your hat, you want beef?
Look at Polight's face.
Alright, can you kick blackness? Can you kick that person?
Oh, yeah, I don't know who keeps doing that. That's like,
who's doing that?
They run with that.
Is there any way you can?
So this image obviously is not appropriate for a little girl.
Alright, can you kick blackness? Can you kick that person?
Oh, yeah, I don't know who keeps doing that. That's like,
who's doing that?
They run with that.
Is there any way you can kick him?
Yeah, I got him.
Yo, you kicking who?
That's you, Sanetta? The person that keep flashing. I think that's Sanetta, man. Sanetta,
it's what you're coming with, blood.
See, it's crazy how it was funny, and then when dude started going off, then everybody got on some serious shit. That always bothered me about this video. So they laughing, but watch this. Soon as he starts, this dude right here starts to flip out, which he should. He should at least said something, but he did. And soon as he starts going in, then everybody gets serious though. But right now it's laughing. That's sad.
That man, you're supposed to be a pillar. How you seen the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Pics up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. How you seen the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Pics up, man. You're supposed to be a...
See, now old girl serious.
Pillar of the community. How you seen the little girls there on Polight's...
See? Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like over the years, we just seen things like that and we didn't really see how y'all was around too. Y'all seen red flags too. You see how this red flag shit go? Now, how many people remember that video when it happened, when he got busted with the big titties out on his page? He's supposed to be doing a live stream. Polight got his daughter, probably like 8 years old right there. You see Polight face? They like... And then they like, yo, kick that person off the live stream. Who doing that? Who putting titties on the live stream? Here goes Sal. Who you kicking out? Who? Nigga, we kicking out you. What are you doing putting porno shit on the fucking, what the fuck are you doing? And think about it. If Sanetta was masturbating right there on the live stream, perverts do shit like that, bro. That's what he was doing. He got caught masturbating on the live stream. Like, literally, that's how perverts think. Sanetta was masturbating on the live stream with Polight daughter and everything right there. A lot of times people in positions of any type of power, the reason why the power corrupts them is because of the allure to see what more you could do and get away with. So he probably got some sort of arousal by being able to do that, masturbate like that with Polight and his daughter. Like, I don't know what kind of weird shit him and Polight got going on anyway. But yeah. Hold on. Look how people get covered. Look, stop it, Enki. Stop it, Enki. All right, well, let me say this. Now, let me say this. We're all, and I'm going to say this respectfully. I'm going to say this respectfully. It might be TMI, but, you know, hey, I'm going to say this respectfully. I personally, I'm going to speak about me, right? This is me I'm speaking on. So I'm going to just say that I think that most men fall into this category. I'm not even going to speak for women. I'm not watching porno unless something is going on. Whether that's masturbation or me and a woman getting ready to do, like, I'm not watching porno just because. So there's no way I gotta, like, right now, think about it right now. There's no way I'm gonna have another window open, actual porno playing while I'm with y'all, unless, I mean, what are you doing? Why do you have that on you? What are you doing right there? What are you doing right there? When you pull out the new pictures, what are you doing? Come on now. What are we doing now? You pull out the new pictures. You're getting busy. And he thought it was a thing. He thought that was a vibe for him to get a quick little joint off while he was on the joint. And niggas was like, what the fuck is going on? You got to really check my man out. Yo, this nigga been masturbating on live stream and all that, man. Yo, this nigga was masturbating on the live stream with Polight and his daughter.
All right, can you kick Blackness? Can you kick that person?
Oh,
yeah, I don't know who keeps doing that. That's like,
who's doing that?
They run with that.
Is there any way you can kick him?
Yeah, I got him.
Yo, you kicking who?
That's you, Sanetta?
Person that keep flashing.
I think that's Sanetta, man. Sanetta, is that you?
It's what you're coming with, blood. I come better than that, man. You're supposed to be a... Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Fix up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Fix up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Fix up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Use your voice for right, blood. Don't use it to just throw bats around, blood.
Brother, those are your sisters, brother.
And if they was my sisters, I would kill you for that.
Why are you ashamed of your sisters?
If they was my sisters, I would kill you for that.
They
You're idolizing bodies, Rob.
Then Sanetta gonna say, why are you ashamed of your sisters, brother? That man ain't ashamed of them. It's inappropriate for them women. First of all, they weren't talking about that in the panel. Like, just scantily clad women and all this and that, right? I like the way that he said that. I like how he snapped out.
See.
Like it says right here. Like it says right there. Sandusky is the new Sandusky.
Now look. Now wait a minute. Now look. What do we now? Am I making that up too? Am I making up that your man was masturbating on live stream? They bust him out. And then he bent over. Look, he hunched over as he talking. So like, if your mom ever, when you was a teenager, maybe your mom or your dad like bust in the room while you was masturbating, you like covered up your private part. Like he like that when he talking. Look at Sa talking like he still got his private out. Talking about them is your sisters, bro. Check this thing out.
Shut up, nigga.
Shut up, nigga. Stop acting like a nigga. Someone blood.
Brother, don't.
And I want you guys that have never seen this portion to look at again how Sanetta responds to being called out. Let's take a look.
Those are your sisters, brother.
And if they was my sisters, I would kill you for that.
Why are you ashamed of your sisters?
If they was my sisters. Aye, can you kick blackness? Can you kick that person?
Oh,
Peep how you can hear the noise in the background when Polight's eyes got big as hell and bulged damn near out of his eyes. There was a sound in that shit. I'm gonna turn my music off and we gonna go back just a little bit.
If they was my sisters, I would kill you for that.
Why are you ashamed of your sisters?
If they was my sisters.
Do you hear that?
Aye.
What the fuck is that? Let's go back again. Like, was he really jacking off?
Stop acting like a nigga.
Someone blood.
Brother, those are your sisters, brother.
Hold on, he's gonna
And
go
if
back.
they was
Why
my
are you
sisters, I would
ashamed?
kill you for that.
Why are you ashamed of your
If
sisters?
they was my
brother?
sisters.
Now listen to the noise in the background.
Aye, can you kick blackness?
Now, I want you to look at the way that Sanetta responds to being called out, like I said earlier.
Can you kick that person?
oh,
Yeah, I don't know who keeps doing that. That's like,
Who's doing that?
Is there any way you can kick him?
And in reality, Sanetta would have had to, on purpose, put that up, I believe, in order for it to show on his, you know what I mean, in a Google Hangout like that. I believe so.
Yeah, I got him.
Yo, you kicking hope.
That's you, Sanetta?
person that keep flashing.
I think that's Sanetta, man. Sanetta, is that you?
That's what you're coming with, blood. I come better than that, man. You're supposed to be a pillar. Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Fix up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. You see the little girls on Polight's lap and you're showing scantily pictures, man. Fix up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Fix up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community.
Now, this would also show that, you know, he's a sexual deviant. He can't hold, like, a normal conversation without obviously thinking about sex all the time.
Use your voice.
And, you know, how big them women's titties was. It's kind of weird that, you know, Hopa, right? Napa Shada, she, her titties big as hell and fake or whatever. Them women look like their boobs was just big because they were big. But obviously, Sanetta is attracted to women with big breasts.
Voice for right, blood. Don't use it to just throw butts around, blood.
Brother, those are your sisters, brother.
Now pay attention to how he responds.
And if they was
Why
my
are you
sisters, I would
ashamed?
kill you for that.
Why are you ashamed of your
If
sisters?
they was my
brother?
sisters, I would kill
They
you for
covered.
that.
They
Because you're
covered.
idolizing bodies rather than, and you're taking it away from the thing. You're distracting from the conversation. You're distracting from the conversation. You're distracting from the conversation. The conversation situation is Dr. Sebi here, blood, and you're taking it to some joke thing. This ain't no joke thing.
So, dude just said they were talking about Dr. Sebi. And then next thing you know, that picture comes up with them women, right? And they titties damn near all out, which is obviously inappropriate in front of a child, but definitely inappropriate when the topic is about Dr. Sebi. Why is he showing women with big titties out?
Calm down, brother. You getting emotional.
But watch this, though.
No, shut up, blood. Like you're on some joke thing.
Nigga, shut up, nigga.
Listen to his comebacks.
Shut up, nigga. Stop acting like a nigga.
You're the only nigga in here, blood.
Stop
I'm a
acting like
king.
a fucking
You're
nigga.
the only nigga.
Shut your ass up, nigga.
His camera was lowered, or he was crouching down. That is facts, what Dr. Enki said.
Stop acting like
Hey,
a
you
nigga.
shut up, man. You're
You don't
making
see his
yourself
daughter
look like
right
a
there?
dickhead.
Shut your stupid ass up. You sound like a nigga.
And that's why you can't go nowhere.
Shut your nigga ass up, man.
Prioritize your words and prioritize what you say. As I
Shut
said,
your nigga ass up, man. You sound like a
you have
nigga.
a
Shut
voice.
your ass up.
Use your voice.
You hate your
Use
woman.
it to utilize and
You hate
energize
your
the
woman,
people.
man.
Don't use it to waste time. Right now, you're drawing the thing away from Dr. Sebi.
Brother, hold on. Let's get back calm, because we don't want to do that kind of energy on the platform. What I'm gonna do is not allowing me to mute your joint. All right, your joint is mute now too. Good. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close out on a good note, because I don't want to have to build up the positive energy again.
All right, open my line, man.
Oh, brother, you don't even
All
realize.
right, I want to ask him a question. I'm not going to argue with him polite. I just want to ask you. I promise you. You got Dr. Mike, you got Lil Ma'at right there. I just want to ask him a question.
Oh. So your man Sai was caught live masturbating. Live masturbating on the live stream. And he wants y'all to believe that niggas is making shit up. Come on, man. Come on now. That's your man right there. And the funny thing is, if you look at the beginning of the like if you look at the video, you could see like when he got the picture, like the ladies with their breasts out, like you could see it going up and down a little bit, so you know he there jerking off. Sai's a nasty nigga, bro. Look at this shit. Yo, this is a nasty nigga for sure.
And it is going up and down. He ain't lying. Sanetta was jacking off. Got caught jacking off. That's really what we was looking at.
Alright, can you kick blackness? Can you kick that person?
Yeah, I don't know who keeps doing that. That's like, you know,
Who's doing that?
They run with that.
Is there any way you can kick him?
Yeah, I got him.
Yo, you kicking hope.
That's you, Sanetta?
Person that keep flashing.
I think that's Sanetta, man. Sanetta, is that you?
It's what you're coming with, blood. I come better than that, man. You're supposed to be a pillar. Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Fix up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap?
Now listen, we all laughing, right? We all laughing, but listen, Sanetta was masturbating on the live stream while Polight got his daughter there. That's pedophile shit right there, live on the internet.
Now I always thought it was weird that Sanetta did that or whatever, but at the time we not knowing, you know, the whole time that he built like that.
pedophile shit right there, live on the internet. Think about that. That's pedophile shit right there, live on the internet. Sanetta literally was caught jerking off while Polight had his daughter right there. That's pedophile shit right there. That we ain't gotta look for nothing else. That's pedophile shit right there. See, people keep saying I'm wilding. Like, nah, this is facts, bro. What was he doing watching pornos? Like, why would he be looking at naked pictures if he wasn't getting one off real quick? I don't know nobody that just do that. That's what I was saying. I'm saying probably like 7 or 8 maybe, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, she was young. And Sanetta was there masturbating. And Sanetta was masturbating right there. Look, somebody said, play it again.
Bro, my nails so long, I've been fucking up on everything that I type. I swear to God. But I meant to say I heard the noises.
Yo, your man got caught masturbating right there. Look, I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. If we gotta bring it back, we bring it back. If we got, but you know what? Hold on. Let's go to this real quick. Since we, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, this was Sa's reply to Nicky. When people asked Sa if he knew Nicky Chanel, this is what his answer was.
Oh, come on, man. Don't ask me no motherfucking stupid questions like that.
That was his response. Don't ask him no motherfucking stupid questions like that. Don't ask him no stupid motherfucking questions like that. When people ask him about Nicky Chanel, that's a stupid question. Why would that be a stupid question? Come on, Sa. The people want to know. You defending a pedophile. And now that the people in Harlem say you're not a community leader because they know you from back in the day. So this is what we're dealing with. So this is what we're dealing with. From the 2000s going forward, Sanetta was in the community selling DVDs, right? And now a lot of y'all say to yourself, well, hold on. Enki, because I got a lot of feedback. People was like, damn, I didn't notice that Tahuti went to jail for heroin off a side platform. Sankofa went to jail for coke off side platform. The Hebrew Israelites, ISUPK, went to jail for terrorism from side platform. Polight going to jail from side platform. My aunt came out of jail and went to side platform. Like they noticing a certain thing. Also notice the other, and Dave's like, yo, Sa is the Vlad, you know, Vlad in a, check this out. When Vlad came out, Vlad was a DJ. And as a DJ, guess what he did? He didn't DJ parties. What Vlad was doing was stealing all of the people, all of the young artists' music. He would steal it and release early. He would release their music early. He was one of them niggas. He would steal everybody's new song and put it out early. You know what I'm saying? So instead of buying niggas albums, you would just buy his mixtape. So he was basically robbing all of the young black artists for their intellectual property money. Sanetta came out the same way. When Sanetta came out, think about it. Sanetta don't do no lectures. And when he came out, he wasn't selling Khalid Muhammad DVDs only. When Sanetta came out, he was stealing everybody's intellectual property.
Facts.
Yes. See, this goes back in the days to when A.A. Rashid told Asir Duke of Tears that he was going, you know what? I'm gonna leave that. I let one of them two discuss that. That's seriously grown folks business. I'll let Asir or AA Rashid tell them stories. Or the pills. They was in the middle of that shit. But that was then. That was then, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like Sanetta came into the community the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? So he got a history of rape on a lot of different levels too. When you think back to it, you don't think of this when you think of the person, but when you think back, you go, you are polite. That's why you know, yeah. And we got to do a video. I got a video coming up on Polight. I got a video coming up on Polight that's gonna be crazy. Because I didn't know that Polight really was the one that was responsible for Dr. York business. So like it's showing how Dr. York really took Polight the whole shit. The pedophile shit, the poor shit, the scamming, all that shit. It's crazy. It's crazy shit. Crazy shit. I'm just saying though. Y'all watch this nigga confess that he's a pedophile. And now y'all see him under pressure. He's under pressure. Sai's under pressure. He's a confessed pedophile now. Just is what it is. Let it be what it is. He's a confessed pedophile. Look.
Other than that, y'all don't come at me with that stupid shit. You don't know when niggas playing you. Niggas coming up with old shit now, trying to see if they can try to get you.
Old shit. Old shit. Now, statutes of limitations may run out in some situations, you know, in the court of law or whatever. But to me, even if it was, 20 years ago that Sanetta had sexual relations with that girl, a whole relationship, to where she was claiming that she got an older man. Sanetta was 33, she was fucking 15. That's always valuable. That's always important in reality. That shit never goes away, whether you were charged with it in court or not. To people in the community, it should always matter. Because if he did that 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, he could still do it now, right? Especially if he doesn't see nothing wrong with it. He trying to dismiss it. It was a long time ago. What? Old shit?
Don't come at me with that stupid shit. You don't know when niggas playing you. Niggas coming up with old shit now, trying to see if they can try to get you.
Now, he didn't say that it was fake. He said niggas coming up with old shit now, trying to see if they can get you. So that's not, he definitely did not come out and say, nah, I didn't have relations with that girl at all, or nothing like that. He basically said, it's old, who cares? I care, Sanetta.
Don't come at me with that stupid shit.
And somebody had said under my chat or whatever in my comment section, I can understand that, people would want to punch somebody in the face, finding out some type of information about predators. But why do y'all care so much? It's not your child. What the fuck do you mean, bro? Blocked looking ass.
You don't know when niggas playing you. Niggas coming up with old shit now, trying to see if they can try to get you.
See, that's Sa responding to Nicky Chanel. That right there. Let's go. We got to get the likes up. We got to get the oh, hell no. We got to get the likes up to like 300. Come on, let's go. We got to get the likes up to 300. We're not missing the real shit. See, that's a part of this. Y'all got to come off of them platforms where Phil Valentine is teaching y'all that the pharaohs was coming to America to buy cocaine. To take... No, nigga, because the cocaine... Phil Valentine literally teaching our babies that the cocaine, when you snort cocaine and heroin, it's activating the pineal gland.
Wow. Wow.
We got to stop this shit. And it starts with you niggas. Y'all got to start unsubscribing from all them platforms and resubscribe here. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so y'all niggas is hip when shit is really popping. Yeah. Phil over there with that move kazoo. Yo, fucking dope fiend ass this nigga Panic looking like a fucking dope fiend. Chill, bro. Hold on, man. Let's go back to your man Saab masturbating online. Hold on, let me find it again. Unc's crack pipe. Because you know, Unc's crack pipe keeps very detailed records of brother Saneta's movements out here in these streets.
Yes, he does. Shout out to Unc's crack pipe, the channel.
Unc's crack pipe be on top of this.
And that's crazy that Unc came out and admitted that he was a crackhead. And there's a channel called Unc's Crack Pipe. They must have known that before, but I could look at Unc and tell that he was doing crack before. Like,
goofy shit here. Hold on. Okay, it's not this one. It's like 4 different Unc's Crack Pipe pages. All right, hold on.
Africa Bambaataa. That right there, people started sending me that picture all over, like, yo, Saw, look at your man, yo, Saw. And I looked at it and I said, oh shit, that's not a good look. Being that everybody know by now that Africa Bambaataa is a homosexual. He molested.
look, the name of the video is called Agent SANETER the Molester. This video came out in 2018. I always thought it was weird as hell how this nigga can't pronounce shit. Nothing.
Yo, Unc's Crack Pipe is a funny nigga. Hold on. That ain't the video, though. That ain't the video. Hold on, man. Okay, I think it's this one right here.
I need an slug melt.
All right, so we back on this video.
All right, can you kick blackness? Can you kick that person?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know who keeps doing that. That's like,
Who's doing that?
They run with that.
Did you see Sanetta in that little picture? Hold on. There's that whacking off.
All right, can you kick blackness? Can you kick that person?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know who keeps doing that. That's like,
Who's doing that?
They run with that.
Dude, Sanetta look crazy as hell right here. He looked like a whole fucking lunatic.
All right, can you kick blackness? Can you kick that person?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know who keeps doing that. That's like,
Who's doing that?
They run with that.
Is there any way you can kick him?
Yeah, I got him.
Yo, you kicking hope.
That's you, Sanetta?
Person that keep flashing.
I think that's Sanetta, man. Sanetta, is that
Bro,
you?
it's what you're coming with, blood. I come better than that, man. You're supposed to be a pillar. Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap? You're there showing scantily clad pictures, man. Fix up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Fix up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Fix up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Use your voice for right, blood. Don't use it to just throw butts around, blood.
Brother, those are your sisters, brother.
And if they was my sister, they would kill you for that.
Why are you ashamed?
If they was my sister, kill you for that. Because your body is wrong. And you're taking it away from the thing. You're distracting from the conversation. You're distracting from the conversation. You're distracting from the conversation. The conversation is Dr. Zebi here, blood. And you're taking it to some joke thing. This ain't no joke thing.
Calm down, brother. You get emotional.
Calm down and shut up, blood. Like you're on some joke thing.
Nigga, shut up, nigga.
To the thing.
Shut up, nigga. Stop acting like a nigga.
You're the only nigga in here, blood.
Stop
I'm
acting
a
like
king.
a fucking
You're
nigga.
the only nigga. You idiot.
Shut your ass up, nigga.
Hold on,
Stop
brother.
acting like a
Hey, you
nigga.
shut up, man. You're
You don't
making
see his
yourself
daughter
look like
right
a
there?
dickhead.
Shut your stupid ass up. You sound like a nigga.
And that's why you can't go nowhere.
Shut your nigga ass up, man.
Prioritize your words and prioritize what you say. As I
Shut
said,
your nigga ass up, man. You sound like a nigga. Shut your ass up.
Use your voice.
You hate your
Use
woman?
it to utilize and
You hate
energize
your
the
woman,
people.
man?
Don't use it to waste time. Right now, you're drawing the thing away from Dr. Sebi.
Brother, hold on. Let's get back calm because we don't want to do that kind of energy on the platform. What I'm gonna do is not allowing me to mute your joint. All right, your joint is mute now too. Good. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close out on a good note because I don't want to have to build up the positive energy again.
All right, open my line, man.
Go on, brother. You don't even
All
realize.
right, I want to ask him a question. I'm not going to argue with him polite. I just want to ask you. I promise you. You got Dr. You got Lil Ma'at right there. I just want to.
So he's well aware that that Brother Polight was holding a child. How come he wasn't well aware that Polight was holding a child when he was just in there jacking off?
Ask him a question.
Like, if that's really what he wanted to do, why get on a panel and do it? I think some people like doing shit like that for the excitement of getting caught until they get caught.
I'm gonna do you like you be doing me. And on weird show, be attacking me, and sometimes you feel like they need to keep slow. But I'm gonna do it differently. There you go.
All right. All I did was show a picture of my avatar with two sisters in their bathing suit. And for some reason, the brother went
This nigga face look nasty as fuck.
ham. He lost it and got emotional, polite, and made it like I did something. Now, is he ashamed of black women? What? That's all I did. That's all I did. That's all I did. That's all I did. They wasn't nude women. They were sisters.
Oh shit. Yeah. Huh? Your man got caught masturbating in front of my aunt, man. Sanetta is Calvin, man.
Now, I thought this was deep, because even though I've seen, Paid in Full, I believe at least twice. But when the movie came out, I was legit. I was little as hell. I didn't know what the fuck was really going on type of shit.
Sanetta is Calvin. That's your man right there.
It's crazy how Sanetta kind of looked like this dude, too. Just a little bit. I'm saying, like, not in the face, but in, like, the body structure. Sanetta is a really little man in reality. For real.
Oh, your man.
And Calvin was little as hell. Like, he was just a little nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sanetta is Calvin.
With money.
Yo, that nigga size Calvin, B. What you gonna do? What? Like, seriously. Talk to me, people, about it. What y'all want to say? I know some of y'all want to defend it, so defend it. Break it down. How was that, explain to me how that's not pedophile shit, that's some cool shit right there. Break it down. I know y'all know. Y'all getting ready to explain it away. Explain it away. I'm waiting to hear this shit. Y'all gotta explain this shit to me. Yo, y'all gotta explain this shit to me. I can't call it. I can't call it. I need y'all to explain this shit to me. Break it down for me. I need help. Somebody explain this shit to me. Holla back, Sal. Kanye shit to hold on. We dedicating that Kanye shit to Sa, the House of Consciousness, man. That's the House of Consciousness hit. We dedicating that shit to House of Consciousness from the Donda album. That shit up. Hold on. It's called the Kanye Jail Song. Yeah, it's called the Kanye Jail Song. Hold on, it's got this long commercial shit I can't skip. The full 15 seconds, John. You know how that shit going. Sir, you play if you want, but the people remember Harlem. They know. They remember from the 90s. The 90s wasn't that long ago. Yeah. That's the money he raising. He frauding over there, talking about he need that money to sue Tasha K. First of all, he cannot sue Tasha K. He's a internet celebrity, so anybody could discuss him. So he doesn't have grounds to sue Tasha K on, right? But if he wanted to sue Tasha K, it would be free for him to sue Tasha K.
Facts.
You don't need money to file a lawsuit. Now, money makes a lawsuit go easier, but if you want to pay for your lawsuit, it's less than $1,000 to file a lawsuit. Like, go look this shit up that I'm saying. You don't need no $150,000 to file a lawsuit. Like $150,000? Like, who the fuck are you suing? Jesus, nigga? Fuck, are you suing Jesus, nigga? No. $150,000 is what you need to fight a case when your ass got semen. When you got semen on a little girl in this video and you connected to another nigga and he raping bitches and y'all connected to a whole bunch of other niggas that's raping niggas and you connected to a pedophile ring that goes back where your leader of the ring is serving for 40 counts of child trafficking, all that shit. Guess who's going to jail tonight? Bro. Right. All you need is a filing fee. That's what I'm saying. Like, for the thinking people, it's so easy to see that that's all fraud over there. $150,000 to sue Tasha K. Bro, stop lying, man.
Facts.
All you need is a filing fee. And anybody could Google and look up what the filing fee is to file a lawsuit in New York. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. See, that's admitting guilt right there. That's admitting guilt right there when you ask people for $150,000 money to raise for a legal team.
Like, did Sanetta try to jump in front of this Nicky Chanel situation before it came out, but it didn't though. You know what I mean? Like, it came out, but before, you know what I mean? Was he attempting to, you know what I mean, get money for the lawsuit with the situation with Nicky Chanel? Is he getting ready to attempt, right? This shit crazy as hell, bro. My brain is going in like 7 different directions. Bro, is he trying to get the money, right, so that he can help in his own legal defense in the Nicky Chanel situation if she decides to, you know, make a big deal out of it or whatever? I don't know about statutes of limitations, but I know that New York just had their, you know, Victims Act or whatever, where people could come and get justice for, you know, old sexual offenses and stuff like that. There was no statute of limitation at that time, but I think that's up, if I'm not mistaken. So what is the money really used for? Because even in this video, when Dr. Enki was live, I was thinking it was hush money, right? But again, is he trying to get in front of this Nicky Chanel situation to where he has money for a lawyer if he is sued or, you know what I mean, goes to jail? Or is this just in the Polight situation where, because to me, he's definitely not suing Tasha K. Definitely not. That is not his intentions. That money that he's asking for is for something different. I definitely know that for a fact. Also, could it just be money to kind of live off of for a while or whatever? You know, in the event that Brother Polight is found guilty, and then, you know, the conscious community comes crashing down and he doesn't have a leg to stand on, is that then money for, you know, him and, you know, Cynthia to do something? Because we know Nepal's not going to get shit.
Stop it, bro.
She doing all this work for free 99. Bitch, you might be a legal aid or something, bitch.
You in trouble. You don't know what to do. And Polight hung up on. Polight said, I worry about myself. Fuck you, nigga. Every man for themselves. So you already know. Sanetta got to take the stand on Polight. So Polight is already trying to make a deal on Sanetta. So that's why Sanetta trying to get that 150K. Trafficking. Yeah, because if you take somebody out of state lines, then it becomes trafficking. So I don't know how they're gonna look at it, but usually, and people can, you know, we got 900 people watching. Molesters, especially like child rapists, this is not their first time. These are things that they do progressive. So just because they just getting caught doesn't mean this is the first time. So there's probably multiple times. And if they reopen the Renentes situation, you know, if you cross state lines with a child and you got some shit going on, it could be considered trafficking. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely some other shit they got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely some other shit that they got going on over there. That's why I want that 150K. That nigga like, yo, I need a legal team. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of Sanettas that Woody Allen niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sai is one of them Woody Allen niggas. The reason why Sanetta doesn't have a case of statutory rape for Nicky Chanel is because he was like Calvin. You know what I'm saying? He was coming in the crib. You know, he was giving Nicky a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? Her family needed money. You know, that's how they take advantage of broken households.
Facts.
You know, he was
That's
coming
true.
like that.
That's facts.
And it was such a regular thing back in the days, the pedophile shit, that we got it in the movie, paid in full, and we didn't even notice that this literally was a pedophile in the movie. Even though we all seen this movie, we didn't notice that Calvin was a pedophile. We ain't notice it. Calvin was a pedophile. This is Sanetta. And the crazy thing is this movie takes place on Sanetta's block. This movie takes place on St. Nicholas, between St. Nicholas and 145th and 150th. Right there. The movie setting is right where Sanetta was at with Nicky. Nah, ain't no hush money for Nicky. Sa ain't got no hush money for Nicky. Because Sa fucked Nicky life up. So Nicky is upset about her dealings with Sa when she looked back on it. Because Sa, old ass, stopped her from having a young life. So when she was supposed to be out doing shit that teenagers was doing, she was with this old goofy ass 30-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying? Who she didn't wind up staying with. You know what I'm saying? So now, in hindsight in her life, she missed out on her teenage years fucking with some old crackhead nigga. So trust me, she's not compassionate or friendly towards Sa. Sa fucked that young girl life up. Think about it. She was loyal to him. You know what I'm saying? She was loyal to Sa. When she was 15 and Sa was in his 30s, she was with Sa. Sa was coming through with a few dollars because he was the neighborhood crack dealer. Sa goes to jail for 1 year. This was not the time when he went to jail for 5 years. A lot of people were like, hold on, but Sa went to jail for 5 years. Sa got mad charges. Y'all see his jail shit. You know what I'm saying? He been in and out of jail. Don't think Sa just went to jail one time. He tells that story because that's the only one time he went to jail that's like a valiant cause. You know what I'm saying? So he tells that one story about going to jail defending his mom. But that's not the only time he went to jail. That's the only time that he's proud of going to jail. But he went to jail multiple times as a drug user and drug dealer. You understand? So that's the reason why he tells that story, because he's proud of that story, going to jail, defending his mom. But now that we got his jail record, we know he went to jail plenty of times. Plenty of times. And one of those times was 1 year, he did a bullet. Remember, he was on his channel saying they used to call him Jack Mac in jail. Nigga, they gonna call you something else this go round. They used to call you Jack Mac. This time they gonna be calling you Backpack. Oh shit. Listen, he went to jail for a year. While he was in jail, that girl was 16. She stayed loyal to him while he went to jail. When he came back, she was 17. He got with her. So her teenage formative, like her time to be hanging out, going out with her friends and having fun to the movies, skating, like doing all that type of shit, she was fucking with this old goofy nigga. So, you know, fucked her life up. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't got no reason to act. She like that. She in the cut like 50 Cent. I've been patiently waiting for a live stream to explode on. You can stun if you want and your ass will get rolled on. Yo, Sa, chill, man. Yo, Sa, man, apologize out there, man. Apologize, man. Sa, you a hot boy, man.
Hot boy. Little nasty freak. I really hope that Nicky Chanel comes out and speaks about your ass. I really do. So we can get some information in this situation. Whether she says, nah, that's not true, or that it is. Period, point blank. I want to know. Because this would definitely be the ultimate reason why you still support Polight. Why you don't think it's a big issue that he fucking on kids. Because you was doing it.
I know. They're like, yo, sitting there, run that exclusive. Yo, Sa definitely got buck. Nah, listen. Sa already had bubble guts from Polight. Them people done gave Sa bubble guts. Sa got bubble guts when he was down in Florida. And them people came to pick up Polight. Look, Sa was down there partying with Polight. They got the champagne bottles and shit. They got the champagne bottles. Look, they got the champagne bottles doing their thing. And then people came in with them headsets on. The niggas came in. Look, them niggas had, wait. Niggas came in with the headsets. We're approaching the doorway right now. Michael NOAK, Brother Polight. And then they ran down like 15 different other aliases for his ass. Took him right down front. Sanetta, don't you move. Don't you move, goddammit. Cuff him. Book him, Dano. All them niggas was getting booked. Guess who's going to jail tonight? All them niggas was getting booked. Sa was down there. He was getting booked.
No, I don't know. I ain't seen nothing that would prove that. But I'm here for it all. Let's get it.
Enki, guess what like. So he didn't realize this is 3 days, 4 days. This is like a few days before Polight gets arrested for the DNA warrant. So now that Polight is arrested and all this shit hits the fan, Sanetta's on his page telling people, oh, I wasn't down there when he got arrested. I wasn't there when he got arrested. Bro, you forgot you was texting me from there?
Oh.
You forgot you was texting me from there?
What?
Hold on. Watch this. Look. Watch this. Look how easy this goofy. Look when you look. Let me see.
See, even though I was in the chat, I was multitasking, so I didn't catch everything. But yeah.
Let me see.
And again, Zion Lex, you really need to come out with that audio. You definitely said that Nepal was screaming and crying, threatening to call 911 or whatever, right? So I'm going to need you to come out with that information in this situation. I mean, this has been the longest weekend I think I've ever seen in my life. For those that don't know, Zion Lex claims, right, a couple of weeks ago, he was in a video claim about a week and a half ago now, almost 2 weeks. He was in a video claiming that he had recorded video with another cell phone, right? And of what happened in Florida, because he was down there. Zion Lex, Sanetta, Nepal, Polight, you know what I mean, and the rest was down there when Polight had attacked that little girl, the daughter of his girlfriend. So he claims that he was gonna put the video out. He said he was gonna put it out on Monday. That was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago yesterday, matter of fact. Something like that. So I'm just wondering where that video is at and why, like, when you came back, you weren't talking about that no more. That's weird as hell. Zion Lex, come on, man, do what's right. Put that video out there, because I'm not letting it go. I'm holding you to that. You should have never said it. If you were lying, you should have never said it.
Hold on, let me see something real quick.
Alright,
that right there. No. The date on this video. Look at the date on this video. Busted. Y'all see the date on this? Oh man, Sa.
Look, and right here, there's another GoFundMe link where this nigga begging for money. Bro, y'all support Sanetta if you want to, bro. That nigga is a scam artist. He ain't here for shit but to beg for money.
And traumatized a bunch of black women in America, and seeing it over and over play out with no edit.
When I get in, it was like damn near over. So he getting ready to send me that song today. The song that's on this album. That song is fire. I heard it for the first time when I was out there in Miami. We was at the club. Polight took me to the club, Jamaican spot. And the club, they played it. They played his music where everybody could hear it. And the crowd was like, damn, that shit was banging, for real. I'm not saying that because that's my man. The crowd was banging on the song. And Polight was standing in the middle of the floor singing it as it was going. And I was like, damn, I came in late and I would have caught it. I would have brought it to y'all. But I came in late and I was like, yo, that shit is fire. I go in, I'm like, yo, that sounds like Polight. And when I get in, it was like,
they're brilliant, and we can identify that brilliance immediately. So this sister is great. She's a...
So I make sure I store the footage on it, internet, social media, and my books. I make books.
So I guess he's just showing that he was down there in Florida.
You know, with the pictures.
That video he put up June 13th. See that? June 4th, he texted me.
June 4th. It's kind of, you know, blurry or whatever, but June 4th right there.
He was there the whole time. Polight got snatched for the deal.
He was having some audio issues. I don't know. StreamYard's been having issues lately. That platform, like, just the app or whatever itself, the site itself is always messing up.
They weren't. June 10th. Sanetta was right there with his man when he got arrested. See? Scratch a lie, find a thief. Oh, man. They gonna love it. They gonna love it when he get over there too. Let's go. Let's get to, do we got 1,000 thumbs? We need 1,000 thumbs. We need 1,000. I told you them niggas been trying to blackmail me into silence for like the last 4 or 5 years. Y'all don't know what type of hell I've been putting up with these niggas. So that's why, like, now I'm like, ain't nothing to talk about. Justice for Nicky Chanel. That's what we need to talk about, period. Justice for Nicky Chanel. Justice for the 14-year-old girls that they didn't get to get a case. They didn't get to get justice. They didn't get to get their life back. They just was taken advantage of by predators like Sanetta, and then they moved on. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. Nah, the brother that called in wasn't an Israelite. He could be considered a hater, but he wasn't an Israelite. His name was Karan. He lived in the same building with the girl that Sanetta was dating. He lived in the same building with Nicky. He liked Nicky. Nicky was one of them girls that had a big butt and big breasts when she was young. She had a really old looking body. You know what I'm saying? So those be the ones that the perverts flock to first. But Karan liked her. Karan also had a sister that was Nicky's same age. And Sanetta used to be hitting on Karan's sister all the time, trying to fuck Karan's sister. So Karan don't like Sa. That's why I put Sa on blast right now. He never liked Sa. This is just his opportunity to, you know, drop, you know, get even, I guess. So he like, nah, Sa was woo-woo. But then when he started running down all the shit to me after the show, when I called him back, he started mentioning names of like mad people. Most of them I didn't know, but the nigga said Ben. Y'all know Ben. Ben be on the channel. I called Ben immediately. Like, yo, nigga, what?
Yo, so hold on. So I just go look at my phone or whatever, right? And obviously, because I've been watching a lot of Sanetta videos, even though I'm not subscribed, a lot are getting recommended. an hour ago, he completed a live, right, that he did called Proof That Hebrews Were Here. Does the Bible condone rape? And why do Hebrews try to cover some other shit, right? But what is this whole thing with, like, him? Because a molestation is basically a rape. Okay, it's a rape of a child. Why is this man going above and beyond to make excuses for rape or bring it up now when he was doing things like fucking on a child, or knew that Polight was arrested for doing this, right? And he continued to support him and shit. Nigga, you do not fight for children. You are not really, like, doing anything for rape. The only reason why you care now is because you're trying to clean your channel up and make it look better. But in reality, you don't give a fuck. And I wouldn't give a fuck if the Bible did condone rape. It's still fucking bullshit. Fuck that book. I said what I said. See, this is why I don't believe in God, too. Because if God is real, why in the fuck he don't come and do shit to motherfuckers that would, harm a child, you know, amongst other things, correct? He just got motherfuckers out here starving and shit. Whole children didn't even do shit, but they starving. And a motherfucker that's religious would be like, well, because he's not the God of all people, see? And you know what I mean? All this shit and trying to leave and exclude people. But in reality, God's not real. And that's my opinion. But whether that book that the Freemasons done rewrote said that rape is cool or not, it still is morally wrong to take fucking somebody's private parts, A, when they're a minor, and B, without their permission. And anybody that supports that, you can unsubscribe now. I don't even want you watching my shit. Dead ass.
And Ben was like, oh,
like,
yeah.
Talking about, you can be involved in religion. I can't stop you. I don't know what brought you there or whatever. But the Bible also, you know what I mean? And all these other great books, allegedly, right? They, you know what I mean? They promote some fucked up shit. And motherfuckers is constantly explaining shit away, and not dealing with what is real.
Yeah, everybody know. Come on now, that ain't nothing.
So hopefully if you watching me and you're religious, you actually can use your brain and think. Your common sense and think morally right or wrong, because anybody could write a book and then call it the Bible.
Everybody know Frank was, you know, chasing young girls. That's what he do.
If the Bible said you could kill your mom, would you kill your mom? You know what I mean? If the Bible said if a nigga look at you wrong, you could just kill his whole family, would you go do that?
Like, what? Nah, everybody don't know that. If everybody in the real world in Harlem knows that, everybody in the internet world the fuck don't know it, because I don't know it. Nah, that shit gotta close. That shit just gotta close down.
That shit toxic. That shit gotta go.
Yeah, because
you can only imagine, this is only 2 weeks out from us finding out about this information. You know how much more shit gonna come out in the next couple of weeks, months, even maybe years, while Brother Polight fighting this? Because everybody thinks that on his next court date, it's just gonna be done. It's over, right? No.
Can't open back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna open it? Like, who gonna open how HOK up? It's over. It's staying. Size a pedophile and a crack user. Onk is a heroin user. Polight is, I mean, woo. That's what we call Polight. Polight don't, it ain't even the name for what type of nigga Polight is. Ooh. He just get a sound effect.
They both really the same though. Cause Polight was fucking on Renentech. She was 16 when she ran away to California with him. But the new victim in the new situation, right, the one that he was arrested for, she was 14. So technically, Polight is a hebephile and an ephebophile. Also because his first wife was like 16 or 17 when he started allegedly taking interest. But we know that if he had clocked her T's earlier, you know what I mean? At one point, it was probably earlier. It was probably a while before he had even told his wife, to be honest. Amunet.
So,
again, Amunet is not out of all this either. She's trash. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to start on that. But since I want to motherfucking be up here lying and shit and fucking with motherfuckers and shit, right? We'll go deeper into shit. We'll go deeper into it. We'll look at everything. Like I said, we already deep cleaning the whole motherfucking situation. We ain't cleaning it up. We just getting it all packaged and ready to go for the public. Because in reality, everything needs to be moved around. The fact that Sanetta is on his page flagging down other people's content where they calling him out and they're using his videos to do so, that's ridiculous. That should not even happen. That shows you that that man got something to hide. But a lot of people that are over there, they, you know, suck from his ball sack or whatever, you know, and I'm not talking about, I got a couple of people that I like that, you know, still support him or whatever. But, you know what I mean? I can't speak for them, but I'm talking about the cult members that are literally over there that, like, they could watch Sanetta or Polight rape a child and they would still be like, nah, y'all lying, y'all clout chasing. They would have some type of excuse. They could literally see him scam people and they will turn a blind eye to it. It's ridiculous. These men should have been gone.
Get together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's time for some of the sisters to get together and have like a hub where everybody come through. Maybe a sister needs to run the next main spot where niggas is at. We might need some female energy. Like this shit might be. It might be over. Yeah. Damn, my phone going crazy. Yeah, man. It's over for your man over there. Ain't nothing he could do. Ain't nothing he could do. Trust me. If he wanted to sue somebody about a story, he need to sue about that Nicky Chanel story, but he can't do nothing with that. That's his real life. He cannot take that back. Right now, I promise you, that's the most worstest thing he regretting in his life right now. Is that we found out about this girl, Nicky.
Yeah, is that we found out, but he probably doesn't regret doing it. He's probably doing it to another child, or there's been other children, because 9 times out of 10, if there was Nicky, there was somebody else as well. And oftentimes, like he was saying, Sanetta was saying, well, where was Cynthia? Where a lot of women are when they're cheated on, not around the nigga that's cheating on them. Because the nigga or whatever, because women cheat too. So we just talking about cheaters at this point. But, you know, wherever people that are getting cheated on are at when they're getting cheated on. Minding their business, probably at home, waiting on him. He was probably telling Cynthia, like, ooh, I got some errands to run. I got to go on 125th Street. You know what I mean? And all that shit to go do this and that. And in reality, she ain't no better. Or, you know, just like right now, she don't want to be in a polygamous relationship, but Sanetta has forced her into one, essentially, because in my opinion, anytime you spend like 20 years with somebody or whatever, and then they ultimately just wake up the next day, you know, and they're just like shoving something down your throat, you might think twice about leaving that person because you're so comfortable with them. However, Cynthia, right, Sanetta's wife, should leave that man. I know you may feel comfortable in a relationship with him, being married to him and all that, and that is his real wife. That's his only wife. The other two chicks, he's just committing adultery. You know, we're talking about a man now. Sanetta does believe in the Bible and all that or whatever. He believed what? He an Israelite? I remember when Sa wasn't going into any of that. But, you know, when the pod came and dug her claws into him, now all of a sudden he's religious as fuck and all this and that. Part-time, though. Because the other times, you know, he cussing people out on YouTube. So I'm just wondering, like, what is really going on, bro? Like, if she gonna stay, then she could stay. But, bro, it's just really off. It's weird. And she probably feels like, you know, I'm older. So, like, how am I going to find another man? And redoing all that over again could feel, you know, probably uncomfortable or whatever. But it's sad because any of these other chicks that he's fucking with, you know, his wife, you know what I'm saying, on his wife, you know, they could be fucking whoever, and then he go and fuck them for the weekend or whatever, because he don't live with nobody but Cynthia. But, you know what I'm saying? And then they have sex. Now she done gave him something, or saw fucking somebody else on the side, another chick, probably a younger chick, because if you gonna do it once, you gonna do it again. I mean, hopefully at least this time, you know, they're over 18, but, like, it's just sick. It's really sick. And then this man has already stated online that he tested positive 4 times for the HIV virus. He could say whatever he want about the edits that are out here. I saw the original video. You said that you got tested 4 times for AIDS, and they all came back positive. And they were specialists that told you that, Sanetta. So that means any chick that you're sleeping with, you could be giving them AIDS or HIV.
Because right now, that shit probably affecting his real life.
And it all makes sense because back around the time when that video came out, I wasn't supporting you or nothing, but you looked sick as hell, like you did. And then I think, you know, after you went to the AIDS specialist and all that, they gave you, you know, the AIDS meds, and you took them, and you still look bad, but it's not because of, like, probably the AIDS or whatever that you look bad. You just look bad, period, because that's the way you were born, like.
Because I know, like, the rest of this shit is fall on Polight, but this Nicky shit, Cynthia probably having issues. Like, this is a real problem. You know what I'm saying? And there's probably other things. Like, we're catching him right now. Look, masturbating in front of my Polight daughter. He got another video where he was describing how tight teenage vaginas are. Right? These are things that we seen. And we're the online audience. So if we caught those many things, how many things has his actual family that live with him been exposed to? Think about it. They know who the fuck he is. They could pretend for public purposes, you know, to try to keep the family, you know, for outward appearances.
That's disgusting.
But they know who the fuck he is. If we caught the nigga, look, we showed the nigga masturbating in front of my aunt. You done listen to the nigga lie. Y'all heard him say he wasn't with Polight in Miami when Polight got arrested. I just showed you the proof with the timestamps that this nigga was absolutely there. Why he keep lying? You see, every time he lied, that's how you know he guilty. Every time he get caught in a lie, you know he guilty. Somebody asked him on the live stream, he talking about, yeah, Ali was trying to fight Enki, and Enki didn't want no smoke. Nigga like, yeah, we heard that old bullshit, nigga, but what about Nicky Chanel? Nigga said, yo, come on, you getting played. Don't ask me no bullshit. Y'all can't tell Enki coming up with old shit to try to catch a nigga out there?
Right, old shit.
coming up with old
He didn't say lies. He said old shit.
shit.
Wow.
What? Did you just admit that you was fucking around with that 15-year-old girl, buddy? So now, look, hold on. Now let's put our thinking caps on. Hold on. Now let's put our thinking caps on and take this to another level. The case happened in February. Polight already knew he was getting locked up. Polight and Sanetta was trying to figure out what they was going to do. That was the whole purpose of Sanetta going down there to meet with Polight. They were strategizing to figure out what they was going to do, how they was going to fight this case together. That's what they was doing. Putting together the plan to figure out how they was going to fight this case together. So Polight devises his, he on his side, like, all right, cool, we're going to do this. I'm going to run up this fake, he got his shit. We making money every day. I'm telling you, the winning day trading stocks, so he over there with that shit. The shit he got Nepal to help him set up. Polight done got Nepal to help set up a scam. I'm telling Nepal, you better get the fuck out of there, Nepal. You about to go down with some other shit. Now Sa over there talking about he getting $150,000 worth of donations for a lawsuit. When you not that smart, it's really tough to trick people. Just a FYI. This is just for everybody in general. Because you wind up doing shit that's so transparent and stupid that you just look so guilty, like insanely guilty. No. Hold on. I'm not saying that Nepal knew what she was doing. I think that Sanetta is setting Nepal up. These type of niggas, they like to set up people to take the blame when shit goes wrong. So this is Nepal getting taken for a ride. She don't even know that she's getting taken for a ride over there. Nepal actually helped set up Polight last set of scams. That shit keep popping up.
Selling physical products isn't.
So this is what I'm saying. She didn't know what she was doing, but she was helping set up the latest scam. You see this? This is October 16th, 2020. So this is 3 months before Polight allegedly rapes the young girl. Right? Allegedly everything. Right? See? Look. This is Sanetta page. You see? This is how Sanetta sets up new victims for Polight. You see? How Sanetta sets up new victims for Polight.
Facts.
Right? But see, the slick thing is Sanetta's not in this video. He got Polight in the video, and then he got Nepal in the video. See, so now they got Nepal mixed in, getting her fingers dirty. Okay, Nepal, you want some of this money? All right, Nepal, you want some of this money? Come on. Get it out the mud. Help Polight set up his latest scam. We got to get some money real quick running, so here we go. You see what I'm saying? This is what's really happening. So, yeah. We don't know what kind of shit they got going on. Yeah, it's a lot of that move kazoo floating around, man. It's a lot of that move kazoo floating around, B. No, Nepal's not a witch, man. Nepal's not a witch. Nepal's not a witch, and Polight don't really know no powerful black magic. Stop all that, man. Stop empowering these niggas. Because they do weird, goofy shit online, that don't mean they know nothing, no real supernatural. Look. Y'all see with this? Y'all see, y'all. Listen. Trust me, I know somebody that I know when I see these niggas don't know none of that. Nepal is trying to make paper move on the fucking stop, bro. She ain't no witch. She maybe would like to be one.
I think it's crazy that people think that Nepal's a witch because, like, Shorty is a dumbed down ass bimbo, bro. She's dumb as fuck. Like, literally, straight bimbo. She's not no fucking witch, bro. She's playing mind games. She's going for the wow factor. Wow, look at her. Watch her act like she's spinning a piece of paper on a needle. You know what I mean? With her brain. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. You can look up anything that she has claimed to have done on this motherfucker, and you will find where they exposing that shit. Period. I didn't even need to do that. I know exactly how she did that shit. Like, it's all tricks and gimmicks, bro. That's it. But people believe shit. But you could look at Nepal and tell, you know what I mean? She ain't got shit to offer, bro.
You know what I'm saying? She might be interested in, but she don't know nothing real. That ain't no real shit. And if Polight knew anything real or Polight was into any rituals, this right here would be the karmic debt that he's paying for whatever rituals that he performed to rob people.
Nah, in reality, what this is he fucked with a child and got caught. That's what that is. It's no, you know, in my opinion, and he can have his own opinion, but in my opinion, that's what it is. Just like my opinions on religion. It's my opinions. I respect yours, but I'm gonna definitely speak my mind. I see people religious as hell speaking their mind all back and forth this motherfucker. So I'm just saying.
Cause see, when you get really into them type of arts, everything has a cost. Everything has a cost. You can't ask no spirits for nothing that they're not gonna exact the cost from you for. So even that, Polight can't even go to the other side. He can't go to no ancestors. He can't go to no dark spirits. He can't go nowhere to get out of this. He fucked. Because this is beyond the court system. So this is beyond a jury saying guilty or not guilty or trying to find a technicality to get this dismissed. Whether this gets dismissed or not, there's nowhere that he could walk on earth that people's not going to know that he's a pedophile and a rapist.
And I think it's funny that people just think, some people think that they could just pick up, like, you know, certain practices or whatever, right? And like I'm talking about, like voodoo and shit. And, you know, they get disappointed when it don't work for them or whatever, but voodoo has a real, you know, meaning or whatever. Now, I'm not trying to push that at all. I'm just saying that it's just weird as hell because I've seen certain people, like, you know, try to practice some shit and then get annoyed with the fact that, you know, nothing is happening because of it or whatever. But in reality, that's because it wasn't meant for you, right? You was meant to be on another path, which is a path that, you know, could be something that other people don't agree with. But as long as it's not hurting nobody, as long as you're not blindly following some shit or no child is getting hurt or no adult or whatever, cool, whatever. But I don't know. That's just my opinion on it, period.
Ain't no magic gonna delete everybody's motherfucking memory around the earth. Period. And now everybody knows that Sanetta is a pedophile and a statutory rapist. Everybody knows it. And Sanetta knows that the jig is up. The jig is up, Sa. We all know now about Nicky. And you can't get away from that. And the longer you let people curiosity build, more people from Harlem is going to get involved, bro. More people from around that time period, around that neighborhood is going to talk. More people from Andrews, where Nicky's sister live at, is going to talk. Or Chanel, whatever you prefer, however you prefer to call this out. Streets is watching. Hey, that nigga over there talking his ass off, Queen. He tried to talk his ass off. Like, the more talking he do, the more he gonna make y'all forget about the fact that he's a pedophile now. No. Nope, nope, nope. And when I do this next video on Brother Polight, oh my God, let me show y'all what's coming on Brother Polight. Y'all want to see a little snippet of what's coming? Oh my goodness. Watch this shit here. Ooh wee. Damn, I hope I didn't delete it off this computer. Hold on. If I did, I know how to find it. I'll get it. I'll pull it right up. Yep, hold on.
He a big dog in the elder. So
yeah.
Hold on. This is a show that I believe he did already. I haven't been able to catch all of his videos, obviously. You know what I mean? But let's look at this part right quick.
So we live and have fun, but I'm just saying, son.
What he gonna
shit
show?
Get different when the
remember he was looking for his Enki. I mean his Polight material or whatever. What his next video was gonna be on Polight. Yeah.
Abbott got the gun.
But just the correlation, bro. This shit crazy as hell. Alright.
Right?
Polight look like a whole baby mama right here, fam. I'm sorry. He do. He look like a whole woman right here.
So this is going to be a very interesting read when we go do this. It's going to be an interesting read when we go do this, because when we go do this, this is going to show us some of the more interesting details behind our dear sweet brother Numsy. Yeah.
York. And the fact that a while back or whatever in the video, there was Prince York, right? Dr. York's son, and Africa Bambaataa in the same picture, bro. That shit's crazy as fuck. Speak about pedophilia. And I mean, I don't got no proof, like I said, but if his dad got down like that, Prince York probably gets down like that. Quiet as kept.
Now see right there, he don't look like the man from Risk. He look like the man from Motown. That nigga should have wrote a book called "I'm the Man from Motown." Nigga,
I'm gonna show you where he really look creepy at. Right here. This nigga look like a whole creep right here. So this is just a little bit on his up and coming, video. He said at this time, I don't know if he did this already.
I was breaking down how he was running Dr. York fine.
But York looked like a whole fucking creature, right? Like a weird, nasty, pedophile, perverted motherfucker.
Answers inside this book right here. See?
And then he there's more, but I just kind of skipped because we already at 2 hours and 8 minutes, so I don't want to be here too long. That's long as hell. I might as well just went live and shit.
Again, he done wrote down some shit. Huh? Details how Dr. York and Polight are a continuous chain. You know, how he basically turned over the family business to Polight. And the family business is this pedophile shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, So it's one thing to hear about certain things, but then when you see it, it hit different. Like that interview is powerful when Polight sitting on that bench with that kid. Now, when you find out that Polight set that kid up, that was an ambush.
He's talking about Dr. York's, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so somebody that Dr. York had abused, right? Was sitting on a park bench. I think we covered this in one of my earlier lives when this situation at first came out with Brother Polight and all that. But he was sitting on a park bench with Brother Polight, and they were talking about Dr. York, the abuse, the children that got abused and all this and that. And Polight was confronting, said, young man or whatever, about how, I guess, in his mind, how Dr. York went down and all this and that. I mean, it was kind of pointless, but in that video, the thing that I took from it is that Brother Polight, even years ago, was a pedophile supporter, because he was in there like mad as hell that Dr. York was in jail, at this time in prison, for molesting all these children and then giving them herpes. He said that even if he had found out that he had did these things, he would have to still ride with him, because that's his master, that's his father, his teacher, and all that. Fuck all that, bro. Motherfuckers is crazy as hell. I cannot. And I'm sorry if I come off, rude or whatever in certain situations or involving certain shit, but I'm just at the point now where, like, I'm fucking tired of it, bro. I'm tired of pussyfooting around with certain topics or whatever, and then people acting like they don't understand or whatever, you know what I mean? Or still caping for somebody that could do these things that Polight and Sanetta have done. And then we're supposed to believe that they're conscious or whatever. Like, what is really going on? When in reality, consciousness is itself. Like, are you alive? Are you breathing? Are you aware of this? Are you aware of that? But a lot of the shit that they bring up and talk about is shit that we're already aware of. It's no hidden information. And nothing that any of them people have presented is their shit. Maybe the way they said it was their shit, how they presented it, but the idea came from somewhere else. It's all plagiarized. Just like Sanetta is a bootleg, you know what I'm saying, CD and VHS movie fucking bootleg nigga. That's all he is. The man that be outside of the liquor store, right, asking you to take a look at his movies or his, you know what I'm saying, DVD collection and shit. Music that he done bootleg from somebody else and he trying to give it to you and shit, but it's all raggedy and shit. Like, regardless, even if it was in great condition, he's still stealing somebody's shit and getting money for it. So how are you mad about anybody that's using your videos when you're using other people's shit? Everything you've done has been off the back of somebody else. It don't take a fucking genius to hold a fucking camera. Sanetta don't do no lectures. What? He's merely the host. A motherfucking anybody can host. Come on, bro.
Polight spent time and money to set that young kid up, because that kid that he sat on the bench with is one of the witnesses against Dr. York. So Polight was literally interrogating that kid on camera. And if you notice, he had multiple cameras on that kid.
Facts.
He had multiple cameras on that kid.
And that kid was abused by Dr. York. So I find it inappropriate that he up here, all y'all people that sit up here and got an issue with people that have been abused speaking out about the abuse or a situation of abuse. Like, fuck is wrong with y'all? Just because you will look the other way or whatever don't mean that everybody else should.
from all different directions. That was a setup. That was a setup to get that kid to try to like incriminate himself, or so he could find some evidence and try to get Dr. York out, so him and Dr. York could be out here, I guess, you know, allegedly raping children together. Can y'all imagine what Dr. York and Polight would be doing if they was out here together? Oh my God. Somebody had to put them niggas down. Somebody had to put them out the pasture. Like, you really had to hit them with a stake in the heart, vampire style, to stop them two niggas together. Ooh. Look at the trouble. Look how difficult it is for us to deal with Polight and Sanetta. And y'all didn't know that Sanetta was a pedophile from back in the days. See, y'all didn't know about that. That's a new thing now. Crazy shit. Y'all didn't know Sanetta was a pedophile from back in the days. Crazy shit. But now you know. Crazy. Your man Frank. Just like we caught him masturbating on the fucking camera in front of my eye. See, so once we start pulling up, once we pull this up and go into this, oh, this is gonna be a great little read that we go through this. It's gonna be a great read. It's got some great info in here. Look, pictures of the old bookstore with Riot. Pictures of the old bookstore with Riot right there. So we're gonna go into this. Do y'all have any specific questions while I'm in the book right now? We really don't want to hear nothing else but that. Oh shit.
And I give you receipts. Oh my God, was I mistaken? God damn, was I mistaken? That's not the level that you people are on. You are not on that level of let's get these receipts. So I break my neck to go and cover situations to get receipts for y'all.
So you a damn lie. You ain't breaking your neck to do shit.
Y'all don't want receipts. Y'all just want gossip. Y'all just want people talking. What are you talking about, Sanetta? Watch this. Watch this shit right here. Just listen.
Harlem still knows Sanetta as an old pedophile. And when old pedophile is not like an old man pedophile, I don't mean old. Yo, go watch Sa. Check him out, man. I'm out of here.
All right, so in reality, I think that it was lit that, you know what I'm saying, Enki calling this shit out. I want to get to the bottom of this whole Nicky Chanel or Chanel Nicky situation. I am inclined to believe that those accusations are true because Sanetta referred to that as old shit. So obviously, with it being old shit, he didn't say that it didn't happen. See, he didn't come in here and say, nah, that's a fucking lie, you know what I mean? Or nothing. Like, he didn't say shit. But he came in there and deflected. Because before Sanetta had put Enki on the screen or whatever, right? Earlier in that live stream, Sanetta was up there showing off about $85 that he claimed that he got from the streets, and how he don't need nobody to donate to his law fund, GoFundMe bullshit, right? His scam. Let's call it what it is. It's a scam. And all this and that, because he's not really generating that much money. He has probably about $3,000 in that GoFundMe right now. That's way far off from $150,000. But he's scamming, he making money. And that's fucked up because he's already been involved in other scams into which people still do not have their money. And nobody really, you know what I mean, bats an eye. They're just still letting him scam and scam. But since this nigga has, you know, the nerve to lie on me and then bring other bitches into it that I've already, you know what I'm saying, discombobulated in this motherfucker, then we gonna stay on Sanetta's ass like we were gonna do anyway. And the Brother Polight situation. Now, Brother Polight has, like I said, 7 days until his next court date. And from there on, you could see him pretty much going to court once a month, but no more than like twice a month. Sometimes they have court every 2 weeks, but the rate that everything is kind of slowed down and moving or whatever, I would say like every 3 weeks, every month, pretty much is what you can look forward to. And we're way far off from this case being done. So I don't know where people get off saying like, y'all can't wait until it's done. Fuck, I look like waiting 2 years for some information that we could get right now by looking into this situation. Us making a prime example out of a nigga like Polight and Sanetta, if these accusations with Nicky are true. See, I don't have to lie on you. The truth gonna come out regardless. Everything gonna come out. Like what you was doing last motherfucker summer face ass, right? It's all gonna come out. Hopefully, like I said, Zion Lex drops that info, that video, that audio of Nepal threatening while in Florida to call the police on SANETER. What was going on there? Why did Zion Lex say that he gonna drop it the following Monday, and then he when he came back, he wasn't even on that shit? Suspect as hell, right? I don't like that. And then on top of it, I tagged him, right? He was live yesterday. I kept asking him in his live stream about it, typing in there, and he kept ignoring me or allegedly not seeing it. So what I did was I shared that live and then, you know, tagged him and then was like, you know what I'm saying, look here, like, what's going on? Because it's just really weird that you were so gung-ho to put that information out. Obviously, it would need to go out. What would she need to call the police? You were bringing it in a way that maybe there was something that, you know, the people needed to see, and now you're really quiet about it. I'm wondering, like, did you get paid? And I mean no disrespect when I say that, Zion Lex, but I'm just being 100. So, like, me and other people, I've seen other people bring it up as well. But the reason why I shared your video was because you had said that in a video, so I was holding you to that. So if you would kindly release the audio, you don't have to do a long ass live, you could just upload the audio. We need to hear that. The public needs to know what was going on. What were you trying to insinuate in that situation? And since Sanetta is, you know, getting a lot of side eyes, a lot of people are not fucking with Sa. A lot of people are watching him at this point because they want to see what comes out of this situation. But Sa feels that pressure. That's why he mad. And also, before we go, just remember, right? Because I'm not up here crying about the fact that motherfuckers threaten to dox motherfuckers or regurgitate fake ass information, but it's kind of weird that I'm one of the people that calls out sex offender shit, right? I called out sex offenders, and Sa's on my shit list. So now I was the main person that he was talking about in my other video. He was talking about doxing. Going after. You're going to shut me down. You got a hit squad. There's another video that I saw. Shout out to Tyrant's Bane. Had put out a video as well speaking to Sanetta. I might feature that tomorrow or maybe later on or whatever, but it's coming because he said a lot of good shit. And maybe if you hear it from him, you know, he's very more respectable or whatever, meaning like, you know, he don't cuss like that or whatever, you know, but he's just stating it in a question type of manner, and it's all facts. He holding people accountable for their actions like they should, you know, be accountable for it. You don't get to call yourself a leader, and then when people ask you questions, then is it okay for you to fly off at the handle and then get to come in here lying on people? And how other people should know that you lying on me is because you've lied on other people. You lied on Suge. Y'all got his channel removed, right? But he got another channel, so check him out on his alternative channels. Even though we not on good terms, I can always be real and respect, you know what I'm saying, another person or whatever. But you lied on Uncle Suge as well. You said that he was a pedophile. Suge ain't a pedophile. I think that situation with, you know what I'm saying, his ex is crazy as hell, but I've heard different variations of the story. That's a whole nother video though. In reality, y'all gonna have to come with more proof than that. There's real people talking about real shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how Sanetta is this and that, and they're showing proof, they're speaking. So how does Sanetta have an issue with using, you know what I mean, people using his work, but he's living off the backs years after years of how many, you know what I'm saying, elders that came forward and taught the public something or spoke or became a quote-unquote leader? What he's doing is bootleg. So don't get mad when somebody do that shit to your ass. Especially when they're calling you out for sexually abusing a child. At the time, she was born in what, 81 or whatever? 83? What, I forgot the year that she was born, but she's like damn near 40, I believe. Now. But at the time, she was 15, Sa. And you were 33. You were a grown-ass man. And even if, for, you know what I'm saying, I don't think little 15-year-old girls just walk around hitting on grown men. But in the event that that happened, Sa, what you should have did was tell her, you're too young. Nah, that's not cool. You got to go find somebody your age, shorty. But what you did was, you was on fucking her type of shit. Now I understand why my channel, you know, you fake supported me and shit, but my channel been an issue with you. For you. Because it wasn't gonna be long before you would be accused of doing some heinous ass shit to a child. You're sick, you're disgusting, and as long as I choose to be on your ass, I'm gonna do so, and not no bitch or no nigga or nobody else on your fucking team gonna do shit. I guess you used to, when you do shit like this to people, this blackmail shit, that they listen or whatever. Nah, fam. Nah. It's none of that. You need to answer this question. What is up with you and Nicky Nicole? I mean, Nicky Chanel. Why I keep calling her Nicky Nicole? What is going on with you and Nicky Chanel? What was going on with you and Nicky Chanel? Because you talking about old shit. That's not how you was supposed to handle that question at all. So how you telling on yourself? You look suspect and everybody around you is suspect too. Because if we just finding out this about you with this whole Nicky Chanel situation, I'm inclined to believe that man that called in. Even though he seemed like he was throwing his voice, If you don't understand what that means, disguising his voice, whatever. But from the sound and the look of it, now, like I said, Enki has done other videos. It's not just this one. But there was some gems in here. And I know that some of the royal family, they don't really know about the conscious community or look into it or really give a fuck in reality, but may be interested in this situation. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking out for my royal family at this time. But this situation is crazy, and I want to get to the bottom of it. Like I said, I waited a few days to say anything. In reality, like really go in. And this is just me throwing it out there again that I got questions. Sanetta, don't make me, since you like saying, don't make me do this and that. Don't make me have to come in here and press your ass harder about this situation. The way you responded to the accusations made you look even guiltier than if we had caught you in real life, bro. Old shit. Enki is trying to bring up old shit. Nah, what happened was somebody called into a show. What happened was somebody came in and gave him some information. You seen in the first portion of the video, the phone call, right? He didn't jump on that information. It wasn't until the next day or the day after. I think it was the next day, though, where he was like, wait a minute. He started putting pieces together. I think this story has some legs on it. I think that he really did this to this girl. Based off of his response, some of his body language. But like I said, Sa, you can either address this Nicky shit or we can just dig deeper. But I will always, at this time, have this feeling that you are a predator. That Nicky story is real. And you were Calvin in Paid in Full. The movie Paid in Full. No, you wasn't the actor. But he was playing your part. Because that's what you do. That's what you was doing. You was getting high and fucking on kids and shit. Sick. And they say crackheads smoke crack and get, like, you know what I'm saying, high and shit. And then they get horny and want to fuck. Could you not have found a grown woman to fuck on? Did it have to be a 15-year-old child? It's just disgusting. I think, like, in reality, like, I'm gonna keep at it. But there's no motherfucking reason why at this point there's a doubt in my mind that the reason why you supported Polight and you was like, oh, let's see it through and all that is because you're a predator. And I think that Polight has info on you. I think that in reality, this is a whole sex trafficking ring is going on here. In reality. We just scratching the surface and look what we done scratched up already. Shit's crazy. Are we gonna have a breakout like the chicken pox? I'm just saying. Is one dot gonna lead to another dot and another dot and then motherfuckers just gonna connect the dots? We gonna have to see. But anyway, for now, in my brain, you heard it from my mouth because people have been asking me, they've been emailing me. Shout out to y'all, though. I do appreciate it. And salute for the donations that I'm getting behind the scenes, even when I'm not going live. You guys are blessing me, and I do appreciate that. But, like I said, I will get back to going live on a normal basis. You know what I mean? I just want my kids to, like, start school. Okay, everything's kind of, you know what I mean? And they start on Thursday. So, that's kind of what I'm waiting for and stuff like that. But I do want to come and do an open panel or whatever. I wanted to do it today, but it's already 10:30. And by the time I upload this, it's going to be like, I don't know, it's a long ass video. It's going to be pretty late or whatever. So I wanted to just come through and at least bless y'all with this. If y'all have not seen it or whatever, here it is. But this was an hour and 49-minute video. We did skip through a little bit of it, but with my commentary, we already at 2 hours and 34 minutes. So I'm already feeling tired, shit. Long ass day with the kids. Fucking cleaned out my snake enclosures for my snakes. Gave them a bath. Made sure that they were good. did some other things that needed to be taken care of, and got these videos done. So my brain is like, let's rest, let's chill. So I will go live tomorrow just to connect with y'all or whatever on Streamlabs. And I'll be continuing to look at videos and, you know, see what's going on in them, see if I need to bring them to the forefront. Again, I ain't trying to bring nothing if it ain't nothing. I'm not trying to make something but to me, honestly, as a mother, something's going on here with Sanetta too. And with that said, I would never want to just accuse somebody of something, but I'm not the one that's accusing them. And karma is a bitch. Nigga, you was sitting over there lying on me, Sanetta. And during that very moment, motherfuckers was calling in about your ass. I don't have no way to contact Enki behind the scenes. I didn't know anything about this. People had to come in my chat and tell me while we were live. And we went to his live, and we had to find the part and all that. But I do appreciate that people had let us know. But yeah, we had to find the part, and we listened to it while he was live, but he was, you know what I mean, on a different part of the live. So I look at it as valid. I mean, it's been days now, and he's still talking about it. He seems to know the people in that area. The way that Sanetta responded all would lead me to believe that this is true. Sanetta is nervous. He appears nervous in his videos. He's moving very weird. These threats, the blackmail, you know what I mean? The anger, the statements that he made. Even like the people that did donate, Sanetta got so frustrated that he threatened to give them their money back. He was like, I don't need your money, fuck your money, and all this and that. I'm sure we'll probably be looking at that, or maybe I'll just let that go. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking deep behind the scenes about all this shit. So with that said, I'm gonna get up out of here for real this time. Salute to y'all. Thank you for supporting me. Much love. Stay you, stay royal, stay uncompromisable, and please stay woke, because you will see me in another live stream or hear me in another video. Also, shout out to Enki. Keep blowing that whistle. Be real about that shit. I think it's fucked up that people are lying and saying that we're dating, but nah, that ain't what it is. But his links and everything will be in the description, so you can check out his channel at your own free will. He is talking about other things over there. However, in this video, I'm saluting him for the information in this video. For the topic coming up about Sanetta and this, that, and the fifth. That's what we on right now. We on niggas next. Since y'all think it's okay to molest children, it's okay for me to be on your ass. With that said, bye y'all. Much love. I will see you guys tomorrow.